Hey guys, welcome back to IteariTV. My name is Iteri. I just recently did a massive stamp haul from Hobby Lobby, and I want to show you all the stamps that I purchased. This was completely enabled by Michael over at Planner Time with Michael. Please go follow him. But he showed this stamp. This is the stamp he showed, and it led to all of this. So I did find the stamp. There was only one left in my Hobby Lobby, and it was $5.49. Take all these prices at face value. Some of these things may have been on sale because I have more than stamps in this haul, but I can't really remember if it was. So take all of these things. I think Paper Studio was actually on sale. So any Paper Studio things I have was 40% off. But this was $5.49. I love this stamp. After I watched this video, I immediately went to Hobby Lobby for this stamp and walked out with way more. So I've been watching a lot of creative journaling videos, and it's been making me want more stamps and more inks because I'm setting up my craft room to begin doing some creative journaling with all of my stickers, and I have some watercolor paints. I have a lot of block stamps. I did keep some of my clear stamps, even though they're not my favorite. And I've been watching all of these amazing YouTubers. I mentioned the Crafty Lefty a lot. She's one of the main ones I watch when it comes to creative journaling. But when I started getting into Journal Say, when I started, Rhonda at one put me on Journal Say. And when I started going down that loophole, I found some more sites where I've now purchased journal supplies from. And I started finding the YouTube channels in relation to those sites. And now I'm getting all of these amazing ideas for creative journaling. So this Highland cow is going to be my new obsession for 2016. I mean, not 2016, 2026. So the Highland cow and the llama will be best friends for 2026. I'm like now obsessed with the Highland cow. I already thought it was cute, and I was kind of peeping it, but I didn't make it like my thing. I made the llama my thing for 2025, but 2026, we're going to get some more Highland cow stuff. I've already started, like, I'm already hauling Highland cow stuff. And not all Highland cows are cute. So don't just think, oh, every Highland cow, like, not all Highland cows are cute to me. It has to be a certain level of cutesy stationery for me to buy it. Now, again, these animals in real life scare the heck out of me. So don't think that these are my favorite animals, but the cutesy stationery stuff, definitely, I'm definitely getting into. As you can see, these stamps are like $5 to $6 a pop. These block stamps, they are not cheap, but it's something about a block stamp that is so vintage and classic to me. And it's just so sophisticated when I see a block stamp. And I really want to set these up in like a glass case and like just have all my block stamps for you to see. Just because they're pretty. I just love the way they look. They're like art themselves to me. And I love the ones where they start coloring the block stamp. And as you can see, I've been trying to show you the price as I've been giving you my story, but I hauled a lot of these. So I want to do a lot of creative journaling with the inks and the blendings and the stamps. I love this clock. These are all by Stampabilities, I'm assuming. And I will be doing some videos where I show you me playing around with my stamps. Maybe. I'm trying to get used to figuring out what kind of creative art I want to do and what I want it to look like. You know, when you watch people like the Crafty Lefty, she makes you think you can just, oh yeah, I can slap that together too. And it's not as easy as it looks. 179 for the glasses. I have another pair of glasses from my crafty friend Amira, so those will now have a second pair of glasses. As you can see, I went overboard with the block stamps, y'all. All of a sudden, I just wanted all of them. I just wanted all of them. I have a very amazing block stamp collection now going, and they are just so beautiful to me. I don't know why my camera's having trouble focusing all of a sudden. These houses are so cute. $2.79. Hobby Lobby stamps are still cheaper than Michael's stamps overall. I did do a massive Michael stamp haul because they had their stamps for buy one get one half off. That'll be coming in a secondary video. I'm not a fan of Michael's. You guys know how I feel about Michael's. Michael's is just too expensive. Now these were expensive. These were like, did they ring these up for like $10? I think for these butterflies, and I almost told her to go put them back, but I didn't. I kept them. This is a non-stamp item. These are Paper Studio mini clothespins. I just like them because they had the little glitter on them. So these were 40% off that $3 price. I did get some mini ink pads. Y'all know my inks are dried out from Ollie's, so I'm getting some other types of ink pads here and there. I love these colors. I got some ink blending tools of all sizes. And then I got this huge archival ink pad so that I could take my big block stamps and paste them on there. And then this one is even bigger. This one is like the whole thing, right? So instead of dabbing like a little, I could brush ink on it too. I have an ink roller too. I have a, I don't know where it is. It's a ink roller where I can roll ink on stuff. This was $11.99, but so worth it. And then as you can see, I've already been playing around with my two mini ones. I use my Vicky Bouton color wheel inks. I was testing out some blending for my title for my multiverse Iteri project that I'm working on. It's a journal project that I'm working on. And I love the mini ink blending tools because, and these are some extra foam refills for these. I love these because of the size. And what I'm testing out for IteariTV, the label is like a small size, so it's easy to blend on that label. And these are Velcro, and they just pop on and off. So I, of course, have I will be using a different sponge for each color. So love these. I've been using that, and I just absolutely love the size of that. Then I got these two, another size up, mini ink blending foam refills. And this one's a mini as well, but still a little bit like this is, to me, is like a micro, and then this is a mini. So I did purchase some of those. I did purchase some llama stickers by Stickabilities. These were 40% off. I didn't have these yet, which I'm a little bit surprised because I go to Hobby Lobby often, and I'm surprised that I didn't have those yet. Let's get into more of the haul here with more Paper Studio. As you can see, I finally got the Highland Cow sticker. I have been walking by these Highland Cow stickers and just never picking them up. I always thought they were cute, but I'm like, $3 for a sticker? Like, I don't know. But then, you know, when Paper Studio went on sale, now I have bought other stickers for $3 that I just really wanted when Paper Studio was on sale. But now, since I've decided and declared that the Highland Cow is going to be my animal for 2026, along with the llama, I'm not getting rid of the llama, but the Highland Cow is going to be besties with the llama for 2026. I wanted these. So these were all 40% off, and they're patch stickers. So cute. And then, of course, I went to the wood pile aisle. I don't know if y'all like go to that wood pile aisle of Hobby Lobby. It is so neat to see all the things they cut out with wood. This was only $2, and you can paint these. I'm not a painter. I'm not big on paint, even though I do have some watercolor items. My mom's she's more of a person that likes painting, but I'm gonna try to color these with my acrylic markers and some of my brush markers. This was $2.49. Highland Cow, and then this, of course, so cute. This Highland Cow for 99 cents. Yeah, I'm going to try to color these with my acrylic markers. And this baby here, so cute, for $1.99. And I'm going to try to glue these in some of my journals. I have a new mixed media journal that I ordered from officesupply.com, where I'm going to try some different things in that journal where I'll use different, I don't know, just different things I wouldn't use in a normal journal, like wood pieces. Then Stickerland. I think this is my first time getting something from Stickerland. It was $1.99 for these. I feel like, can I ever have enough cactus and succulents? No. It's the same page over and over. No. So going in the sticker collection, then Stickabilities, these die cut stickers. I love how vintage these are. I love how vintage those are. So I will be using these in journaling. This is 40% off this price. And then were these $10.99? Holy schmoly. What the heck? It was 40% off this price, but why were these normally $11? So I have the brown puffy stickers, so I have the pink and the white. I really want to use these on my llama journals to title, to write my initials, to differentiate the llama journals from each other. But I did not realize that was the price. Sometimes I just pick stuff up and I don't look, and that's not good. Then I got Celebrate Life, the Celebrate Life sticker pack. This was also 40% off. I wanted these for all the words. So it's just basically words. And when I watch a lot of the journaling, creative journaling videos, they'll put like different quotes and words when they finish their journaling. Like the words and the quotes will be like the last thing they'll paste. And I love seeing that. So I needed some phrases to be able to accomplish that. And sometimes if you buy phrases from places like Journal Say, they may not always make sense because it's coming from China and it's not all the way right. Sometimes they're phrase stickers, but these make sense. So I got some of that for that. Then I did break down and get this Hello Kitty and Friends super cute stickers. Because this is actually really cute. Hobby Lobby has some of my favorite sticker books when it comes to these characters, to be honest. And Hello Kitty is not my favorite at all. I respect her. I love My Melody. I love Cinnamon Roll. You guys know I try not to get too much Hello Kitty, but I do have quite a few things now that I'm slowly building up, but she's not my favorite. So don't think that like I'm a huge Hello Kitty fan. I say that and I keep showing you Hello Kitty things. I got this fuzzy journal just because it's cute. And because it's cute. It's puffy and cute, and I want to sit it up beside my llama journal and have a vibe. And then my crafty bestie Amira sent me one of these in the Happy Mail that she sent me. So of course I had to go and get more. Like I want these stocked up for if Hobby Lobby doesn't bring these back. This is going in the top 5 llama journal things. Like, I'm so glad she sent me this because I hadn't gone to Hobby Lobby in a little while and I hadn't walked that gift aisle, but these were not in my normal gift aisle. I had to go to a different aisle where they had like a lot more of the puffy stuff and more of the sort of kid keychains and stuff. I had to go to a separate aisle. But if she hadn't sent me Happy Mail with one of these, I would have never known they were there. And so I will probably go back and get more. These were $4 a pop and they're completely worth it. And I just want a stash of them. And then I got some miniature spray bottles because I had to use some spray bottles I already had to re-wet my Ollie's inks. I'm going to be using those dry Ollie's inks like water paints pretty much. And I got a couple of different smaller spray bottles to try that were in the art aisle. These are only $1.99 for that one and then $2.49 for this one. I really like this one. I like how this one feels. So we'll try those. And then I purchased this case for $2.99. The little dividers don't move in it, which is good for this instance because I think I want to stash my extra blending tools in these. That's why I bought this. My extra blending sponges. That's what I want to do with that. And then, y'all, I don't need another 2026 planner. I saw this one in Hobby Lobby, and you guys know I have pretty much all of them from Hobby Lobby now. I told you guys I was going to announce a giveaway, but I can't because I've already given most of them away now. Like other people that have emailed me, reached out to me, other people I've been swapping with, I've been putting these different ones of these in their Happy Mail, so I can't even do a giveaway anymore because I've already given them away. And I saw this one And y'all, this is the first time I kind of wanted to just cut this planner up. I never really wanted to just cut a planner up and use the pages. But for this one, I want to just use the paper. I'm probably going to keep it together though, because I don't like the idea of cutting a planner up, but like the pages in this are so vintagey and pretty. I kind of just want to fussy cut this stuff out and use it for journaling when I saw these pages. And these planners are always $9.99. I didn't see a miniature version of this. Sometimes they'll have mini versions of the planners. And the mini versions are like $5.99. So, and then last but not least, y'all, I purchased some stuffies. So I purchased some socks, which these feel so good, $4.49 a piece. I can never have enough socks during this time of the year, especially that feel like this. These socks they feel so lush and so plush. I want to go back and get more. This is a size 5 to 10 shoe. And then y'all, capybara. So Hobby Lobby's starting to bring in the capybara. And y'all, I thought capybara was a bear. Capybara is not a bear. Capybara is a rodent, y'all. He's related to the guinea pig. So he's not necessarily a rat, but he's related to the guinea pig. And when I found out that he was considered a rodent, my heart broke because I hate rodents. Like who would want a rodent? But he's so cute. He's so cute. And I was looking online on Temu for capybara stuff. And I still might get some capybara stationery from Temu. But I saw this in Hobby Lobby and just went ham. This was $6.99. This was $7.99. This is a Pom Pal. I love me some Pom Pals. I have a bunch of these. This was $5.99. I have a bunch of Pom Pals. They literally sit in your palm, but he's probably going to sit in my office. And I went ham, and this fits my head perfectly. And I have big hair sometimes. So I will be wearing this, and I will be using this bag as like a stationery bag to put cute capybara stationery in when I get it. And then I got one of the OG Squishmallow patches, which this was $10.99 in Hobby Lobby, which is super expensive because my other one, I have to show you my other one. My other one from Top Shelf, it was not $10.99. I don't know how much it was, but it was not $10.99. As you can see, I have a Squishmallow keychain that I also got from Top Shelf on there. So I'm collecting these things like Pokemon cards. And I'm probably going to, so these are some of the OG Squishmallows, the originals. And I'm probably going to stick that keychain on this. And then I got this other Squishmallow bag here, $8.99. Got that. And then I got this Squishmallow stationery case. I love this. I just kind of imagine a section of my craft room that's just dedicated to, this was $7.99. That's just dedicated to like all these cute pouches and stuff. And then y'all, I think these are reindeer, but they're going to be Highland cows for the purposes of me. I got these plushies. Aren't these the cutest little plushies? So these are going to be set up somewhere as well. These were $5.99 a piece. I'm pretty sure they're probably reindeer, but I'm going to pretend they're Highland cows because they're so pretty. Now, Hobby Lobby does have llamas and Highland cows that you can tell are llamas and Highland cow stuffies. I do not think they're cute. I don't like them. Like I said, all llamas and Highland cows are not created equal. But these are the cutest little things, y'all. And they sit up perfectly for a desk. They just sit up. So I'm just going to have stuffies everywhere. I have a lot of things sitting up on different tables right now. And it's just getting like ridiculous. I'm not going to be able to actually craft because I have stuffies everywhere. But that concludes this Hobby Lobby haul. Not sure when this is going to post, but all of these items, other than these reindeer may not be back in stock. I don't know if Hobby Lobby will pull these reindeer back in stock outside of the holidays. But all this other stuff should be available at some point in time by the time you guys see this. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far in the comments, go ahead and put something cute in the comments. Maybe a llama or some glasses. Put some glasses because this llama has on glasses, and I bought a glasses stamp. Put some glasses in the comments. or a llama. That's fine too. But I love these. If you have any questions, let me know. You should, like I said, be able to find most of these items being restocked in your Hobby Lobby over time. I did have to go to multiple Hobby Lobbies to find some of these items because they get sold out fast, especially that huge block stamp. Just know that that one you may not find right away. So I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.